Good morning, welcome all of you, Bande Matram. So this morning we are going to discuss a very emotional topic, very with much more accuracy. The caption will be on prayer part one. So this is a very reliable topic. This is the most wanted topic. Normally, people don't have the idea that why do really they how and why really they pray, because prayer normally we usually do prayers, we offer our prayers usually knowingly or unknowingly we are doing our prayers, and but don't know what really that for what really we are praying because we are interested in getting our wants needs fulfilled. So for that actually we are going and we are praying the god or divine whatever you feel or any goddess, that just we pray thee so that our needs and wants must be fulfilled, you do it. But thing is that the prayer and this mantra, they have got their own way of working. So mother quotes beautifully, all sincere prayers are granted, each call is answered. All prayers are, if they are sincere, all sincere prayers are granted, each call is answered. Again, we know a prayer, king idea, a master act can link bank strength to a transcendent force. A prayer, a master act, a king idea can link man's strength to a transcendent force. Then miracle becomes the common rule, and a lonely thought becomes omnipotent. So, like it has got a big power in prayer. So, prayer really what really we understand by the thing prayer. So already we have discussed, on to some extent we know, this is the aspiring human being. Actually, he has to get the express his emotions in some languages, and of course he calls. Sometimes he calls, and that is actually with packed with this bhakti or devotional call, and self consecration, and of course he is trying to get the that saranagati. So these are all includingly known as the prayer. So it is everything is done for the divine, but simultaneously another term comes, that is actually mantra. So we know we read mantras many times. Anywhere you go, we read mantras like Om Bhur Bhuvassu Tat Savitruvarenyam Bharga Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yena Prachadayat. Mantra Om Namo Ganesaya, Om Lakshmi Narayana Namo, Om Namo Bhagavate Sri Aurobindaya. Many times, many formats we keep mantra. So really, what really this mantra is really what really this mantra indicates. How can we define the mantra? That is what the true thing that we must know before going for the detailed discussion. So the consciousness must open near a highest aim, highest objective, and it must open, and of course it must expand, widen. So like a spark coming from the top, and this prayer, this spark which has been allotted from the top, it has got its call and it has its force. This call, this force, which in widens and opens the consciousness towards a highest objective, towards the divine, that may be quoted as the mantra. Anyway, we know the prarthana, we know the mantra. So prayer, we offer our prayer, but on many times we are unconscious, but we pray. That example also many times I quote upon, in one small girl of 5 or 6 years is going to church every day, paying something and coming back, whispering, murmuring like this, is coming, she's coming. This padri, what she is doing, she is no more in a position to chant the mantras and all, but doing something every time she's coming and chanting the mantras and going back. One day, this Padri actually caught hold of this lady, this girl, and asked, "What mantra you are offering?" No, 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 I don't know no mantra. Then what you are doing here? Every day, each day, I find you are coming and you are offering your pranams, you are chanting your mantras and all. You are going. Then what really this mantra is? I want to know. She told, "See, sir, this is the mantra. Actually, I don't know. I am not aware of this mantra. But thing is that I know A, B, C, D. Every mantra, every prayer, they emerge from these 26 letters. That is the what I know. Every mantra, everything, they emerge from the 26 letters, something like A to Z. So I just recite A to Z for 5 times and request the Lord, Lord, I don't know mantra, I don't know really this prayer. You just arrange what is suitable for you, and you feel that I am praying you. That is your duty, and my duty only. I will come and chant this A to Z for 5 times. Just imagine, it is a simple heart, how she is really gracefully praying the Lord, and of course putting her mantra, murmuring the mantra, chanting the mantra. Anyway, we will go to recite Sri Aurobindo and mantra. What really this mantra is, we are going to quote little bit. Sri Aurobindo quotes, all prayer. Of course, this session we are going to discuss on prayer part 1. So in the next session we will go for the part 2. All prayers rightly offered, all prayers rightly offered brings us closer to the divine and establishes a right relationship with him. Just imagine prayers and mantra, page 112. We have seen Sri Aurobindo is quoting, all prayer rightly brings rightly offered, all prayer rightly offered brings us closer to the divine and establishes a right relationship with him. Two, it has got, if it is offered rightly, in right attitude, of course, offered rightly, all prayer, it has got two impacts. One is it brings closer to the divine. Second, establishes a right relationship with him. That is the great utility, great advantage of this mantra. Again, Sri Aurobindo, one question was put, what this rightly offered is meant. That was a question which was put to the mother, on rightly put that answer to answer the proverb, what rightly offered is meant. Mother goes on explaining, it goes without saying that all bargaining spirit on insincerity that takes away from all the value of the prayer. So if there is a motive in bargaining, the motive of the spirit of bargaining, and is an insincerity, and takes away the value of the prayer. So rightly offered, there must not be any bargaining spirit, there must not be an insincerity, so that you will be in close touch with the divine. Again, we'll see Sri Aurobindo is quoting the function of a mantra. Again, the function of a mantra, what really is. We know Savitri, each version, each line, each word is a mantra. We know mantra Mayi Savitri. So it is packed with, it is only mantra and mantra and mantra. Sri Aurobindo quotes, as when the mantra sings in the yoga sphere. So it goes, penetrates, it comes to the Muladhara, and from there again it emerges up and transforms the entire chakras. So here, here in the course, but actually we don't have the little idea on mantra. Every day we keep chanting, but we don't know how it is helping the environment, how it is changing, because most of the time we don't know what the purpose. Simply we are chanting because to satisfy the customer. I mean the people who are coming to pray or to worship the God, but they are not interested that it must cleanse the environment, it must cleanse the soul, it must cleanse the environment, entire atmosphere, so it will bring down the change. These ideas they don't have mostly normally. The function of a mantra is to create vibration in the inner consciousness. The function of the mantra is to create vibration in the inner consciousness that will prepare it for the realization what the mantra symbolizes, and is supposed indeed to carry within itself. That is what create a vibration in the inner consciousness that will prepare it for the realization of the what mantra symbolizes. That is the what. But actually, if it is not, simply we are doing the mantra and all, we are reciting like in a mechanical way, we don't have the real impact, we are going in a very wrong, erroneous way, then it has got the adverse impact. But thing is that it must create a vibration so that the inner realization must come. Again, Sri Aurobindo quotes, this is it is a great thing. In this yoga, there is no fixed mantra. Very interestingly, no fixed mantra. Then, no stress is laid upon the mantra. No fixed mantra. Second, no stress is laid on the mantra, although the sadhakas can use one if they find helpful, or so long as they find it is helpful, they can do it. So, Mira Saranam, Ma Mira Saranam, Mama, Om Sri Aurobindo Mira, oh Lord Mira, Lord Sri Aurobindo, like this. Om Namo Bhagavate Sri Aurobindaya. Even some cases, mother's name or only Sri Aurobindo's name, or both conjugally you can take if it is helpful and as long as it is helpful. Again, sometimes this Surendra Johar and his wife, they went to the playground and asked a mantra for japa. And that time mother quoted just ma ma ma. Before 10 minutes of sleeping, you just keep chanting, and after getting up, just chant 10 for 10 minutes. I also convinced that her powers are meant to show us, inspire aspiring psychic, how to pray to the divine. Many times we feel the prayers and meditation we have seen. Many times we claim she is the divine mother. Then for what this prayer is offered? This is saying divine and all divine mother. What for this is? Actually, most of the things in other faculties, yogic faculties, we see everybody told you do, you try to do. But thing is that Mother and Sri Aurobindo, they came and they tried to explain. No, it is not to do that we have come here to do. Here in prayer and meditation, Mother categorically explained how to do the japa, how to read the chant the mantra, and how to do the prayer. That's what was the difference. So she came and taught us. So I also convinced that her prayer has meant to show us aspiring psychic how to pray to the divine. That is a great thing, that is a great matter, and is that the beautiful explanation. It is very important, we must recite, because aspiring psychic, her prayers are meant to the aspiring psychic how to pray to the divine. Again we'll go a simple, straight and sincere call. Very interesting. We know most of the time we get confused. Sri Aurobindo quotes, a simple, straight and sincere call and aspiration from the heart is the one important thing and more essential and effective than capacities. You have capacities, you are doing tapasya, you have efficacy, you have got efficiency, so you have confidence, that is good, no doubt of it. But the thing is, the risk is there. But what we have to do? Simple, straight and sincere call and aspiration from the heart. Simple, straight and sincere call and aspiration from the below. ये बहुत कुछ चेंज कर देगा. तो that is one important thing and more essential, बहुत जरूरी है. तो effective than the capacities. Again, Sri Aurobindo again once again quotes, in the night as in the day, be always with me. Very important lines and important, of course, paths Sri Aurobindo has shown us. In the night as in the day, be always with me. In the sleep as in the waking, night and day, sleep and waking, let me feel in me always the reality of your presence. Again, let it sustain and make to grow in me truth, consciousness and bliss constantly and at all times. Just imagine how beautiful. इन नाइट आज इन डे, दिन में रहो रात में रहो मेरा पास. मैं सोता हूँ और जागता हूँ. आई वॉन्ट टू बी, लेट मी फील मी इन मी ऑलवेज द रियलिटी ऑफ योर प्रेजेंस. अगेन, लेट मी सस्टेन एंड मेक टू ग्रो इन मी ट्रूथ, कॉन्शियसनेस एंड ब्लिस. तीन चीज़. पहला है ट्रूथ, दूसरा कॉन्शियसनेस, और तीसरा है ब्लिस. कॉन्स्टेंटली एंड इन ऑल at all times. That is what the regular prayer for us. Again, we are going for the mother's prayer that has been chanted during 1933-34. Some prayers actually that is touching your physically, mentally, vitally, psychically and integrally, entire being. These great mantras were chanted by mother, and this mother we will quote each one line. Lord, so Lord, give me the perfect mental sincerity with which brings with it physical peace. Give me perfect mental sincerity. Perfect mental sincerity. What will it upon? What will be change? Which brings with it the physical peace. Again, Lord, give me perfect peace in the vital. Initially, it was mental. It is give me perfect peace in the vital, which comes from the surrender of all falsehood. All falsehood must be surrendered, and there will be perfect peace in the vital. That's what I want you. Please give me. Then, Lord, give my psychic being, all my psychic being pray to Thee, all my psychic being pray to Thee to protect me from all forces of falsehood. All my psychic being prays to Thee to protect me from all forces of falsehood. Again, mind, physical, vital, and psychic. Again, integral mother course, whole being. We offer our whole being to Thee. We offer our whole being to Thee, so that what will happen? Our will may manifest time. So entire being we are offering to Thee. We offer our whole being to Thee, so that our will may manifest time. And again, Lord, with all my being, not only one my एक part नहीं है, वो पूरा entire being. With all my being, I wish to be entirely faithful to Thee, not only mentally, physically, and vitally or psychically, entirely. In all my being, I want to be faithful to Thee. Just imagine how great prayer Mother has quoted. She has written, she has done, she has prayed, she has showed the way, but thing is that we are not able to understand. Again, Lord, with all the simple sincerity of my being, with all the simple sincerity of my being, I offer all falsehood at Thy feet. I offer all falsehoods at Thy feet, that Thou may transform them into the truth. Entire falsehood that I possess, that I achieve, that I know, I am surrendering at Your with simple sincerity of my being. I offer, and so that Thou may transform them into the truth. Just imagine how great this is. Again, Lord, please establish link between my psychic being and my outer consciousness. I pray to Thee. There is another one, external mind, life, and body. Then you go inside inner mind and life, body, and inmost is the psychic being. So there is absolutely no connection, because external it is superficial, it is staying. And there is a prayer from the mother. Please establish the link between the psychic being and the outer consciousness. I pray to the outer consciousness and the psychic being. Let us please establish a link. Another way, steering the goals. I pray that all around Thee there may be vital harmony and perfect purity. All around Thee there may be a vital harmony and a perfect purity. Just imagine, two things are needed to that goal, to that they are asked. One is vital harmony and the perfect purity. So everything can be done only by the divine, and for that we are praying. Again, Mother is having a beautiful prayer. Give me true devotion. Again, give me true devotion, the devotion that expresses itself not in words but in acts. We pray, we are devotees, you are devoted in many ways, many terms, many lines, many ways we use our language. But thing is that Mother Course, give our devotion, give me devotion. Give me true devotion, the devotion, true devotion, not only devotion, true devotion, bhakti. So this devotion, bhakti can express not in words. ये only ये बात में नहीं है, काम में करना होगा, but in acts. Then how Thy protection gives physical peace. Just imagine, Thy protection is always there. I am a child, you are protecting me at the each and every moment. So from that protection, how I am benefited. Mother quotes, how Thy protection gives physical peace. Peace, 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 come and manifest. Just imagine physical peace. Lord, this is the month of Thy victory. Entire month. Sometimes suppose we have seen Xmas time, that Boxing Day, and Xmas to the New Year. And the second we find that Ramjan month. We in our month in Hindu mythology we feel the month of Kartik, and this Ravana, so Mondays we normally celebrate. So this is the month of Thy victory. Grant that nothing may occur to delay its advent. Nothing may occur to delay its advent. Let it come, let it manifest, let it progress on. Again, May our sincerity make us worthy of thy new creation. May our sincerity make us worthy of thy new creation. Again, make me entirely transparent so that my consciousness may become one with thine. Make me entirely transparent. Make me entirely transparent. Transparent, you know, that light passes on. Translucent, transparent, you know. So make me entirely transparent. There must be any opacity. There must not be a blockade. There must be no resistance. So that my consciousness may become one with thine. Entirely there will be inter-transparency and unification. I aspire to lay thy feet upon the riches of this world. That's what, you just imagine is it possible for us to do the prayers like us? Really, are we doing so? Are we do it do you feel that our consciousness has been elevated to that level? What will be happen, that will be done only by the divine. But thing is that, are we conscious of, are we prepared, are we worthy? Just imagine and ask. But we keep trying, praying every day. Mother, you give, you give me building, give us good wife, give us a bank balance, give us, so give like this. But thing is that, what really this prayer is meant, what really you are for, what really makes you lead a spiritual life and you claim that you are spiritual. Just imagine, that is the difference, ordinary life and this or spiritual life. And how to pray, mother has quoted, mother has shown us. In thee is the unfailing love. In thee, there is nothing more. In thee is the unfailing love. And again, Lord, make me conscious of thy presence in us. We know, theoretically, we know there is a present spark of the divine, the spark soul is there inside us. But thing is that, are we really conscious? Make me conscious of thy presence in us. Again, finally, we'll come to conclude the discussion in a very better way. That is, Lord, may my faithfulness be like a house in which loves will always find shelter. We have our house, but what there, this house, what the really house is defined. The home is where we have to gather grace. Gather grace means grace is falling here and there, we have to gather it. But the thing is that, where really, what they are staying, who are staying? Some physical people, they are staying in the house. But thing is that, here mother course, may our faithfulness be like a house. This house is constructed through bricks, stones, sands, cement, like this. But thing is that, my faithfulness is like a house in which my love is always to find shelter. Let my faithfulness be like a house, and in that house who shall dwell? The dwelling authority will be dwelling man, dwelling person, dwelling being will be that in which my love is always, will always take find shelter. In that house which is of my faithfulness, there my love shall find the shelter. Just imagine how brilliant is the description. So with this, we are trying to conclude, and the next page we will start shortly. Thank you. Vande Mataram.